Thanks to everyone who have subscribed. If you have not, please do. And thanks for coming out here. I really appreciate you. COVID-19. We will not work again if Chinese doctors come to Nigeria. Nigerian doctors. It's no longer a news that the Minister of Health announced that the Chinese government is coming to Nigeria with over 1 million masks, as well as their doctors are coming to work in Nigeria to assist with the coronavirus case. But the question here is, Nigeria coronavirus case is not as much as Italy. They should go to Italy to help. Nigeria coronavirus case is not as much as the America. It's not as much as other developed, well-developed countries in the world. How come they are not going to those places to, to help, to send their mask? Do you know what? If you're following the news very well, you will hear that Donald Trump refused a Chinese mask coming over. Nigerians, please pay attention, listen to the news, share it out. Don't be very careful. I'm not speaking that I know something with the Chinese mask, but be careful, please. Be very careful. Be very careful. Don't take a mask because somebody just gave you one funny mask. Please be careful. Let's go to the news. Nigeria Medical Association, NMA, and the Nigerian Association of Resident Doctors, NARD, has expressed dismay over the statement made by the Minister of Health, Dr. Osagi, that the Nigerian government is expecting medical experts from Chinese countries. This was made known in a statement by the president of the Medical Association, Dr. Francis. The Nigerian Medical Association, NMA, received the news of the intention of the federal government of Nigeria to invite Chinese doctors into the country at this time of a global pandemic, with great dismay and utmost disappointment. It is a thing of embarrassment to the membership of the association and other health workers who are giving their best in the fight against COVID-19 pandemic under deplorable working condition and a disfragged health system to be subjected to the ignorance of not being carried along in arranging at a conclusion such as this. The lack of personal protective equipment, PPE, grossly inadequately test kits and test centers across the country, and the abrupt lack of any form of insurance for the workforce are prominent issues begging for attention at this time. We are therefore profoundly dismaying to learn that the federal government is instead inviting the Chinese, who from availability accounts are not out of the woods themselves. They have high cases of coronavirus as we speak. Have they finished treating their own citizens? Is their country totally free? In the first place, it started from the Chinese government and from the Chinese nation. How come they are the one coming to Nigeria to help? The NMA would loyally review her participation in the fight against coronavirus, considering the grave implication of the risk of the life of their members should the government go ahead with this ill thought to invite them at this time. Because what the Nigerian government is doing is totally not acceptable in any form, way, or kind. There are things crying for attention that could use that money. You will go and bring the Chinese here. You will pay for their flights. You will provide their accommodation. You will look over them. What are we talking about? Nigerian government, they are such set of hypocrites, big set of hypocrites. How come we don't look after our people? We like things that is always coming out from the plane. We don't bother about things that we have and to make them better and to make sure that things in Nigeria are in good shape. Is there something more to this than we are saying? We don't hear the president of the country addressing the nation. People, if you are following the news, you will hear that the Prime Minister of the United Kingdom, the person of Boris Johnson, is in intensive care and is not a news or a hidden agenda to the what's it called, British people. As we speak, they are reporting live, feeding the British people on his situation, on the health case. In Nigeria, it is a big secret. In fact, it's top secret. It's something that if you talk about, you can be jailed. It's as bad as that. So how come we're not doing the right thing? All we're doing is things that are not relevant. Eh? What are you bringing? Chinese, are they free? Have they looked after themselves? Have they been declared that the Chinese government is totally free from this pandemic? How come they are the one leading and showing others the way? There is more to this than beneath the eyes. Oh. Open your eyes and see. And please, stop doing what will endanger the Nigerian people. Please, let's stop it. Let's stop it to you that call yourself federal government, because we don't know where Buhari is. We don't know where, because he doesn't talk. We don't see him. We don't hear from him. All we hear from Lai Mohammed. We hear from Femi Adesina, and we also hear from Garuba Shehu. Or where are you guys? You are the presidency. We don't even hear from the vice president of the country. Your voices are more elaborate. You people are more the president of the country than you people are more the president of the country, the vice president of the country than the vice president himself. You have more say. It's what you say that goes on. And the Baba that we've not heard from recently, I'm talking about the places of Abakari. We've not heard from him. These are the people that speak. Even when the president is not there, the vice president is not the one that takes over delegations and talk about things that are going on in the nation. He's not the one. We need to stop this. So please, we need to stop this. We need to begin to speak the truth and say the right things. What are you bringing Chinese government for into Nigeria? Are they free? The Chinese government, are they free? Are they free now? Are they free now? Are they free? Have they treated everybody with coronavirus in China? That Nigeria is a place they need to now import. How come they're always coming to Africa? I did not hear, maybe I missed it. Please, if I missed it, leave a comment and let me know that probably I did not follow it very well. That they've gone to, Italy to start helping. Please, let's know. Please. That they've gone to Italy, that they've gone to Europe, they've gone to America, they've gone to other nations where we also have high cases of coronavirus to help out. Why are they always particular about the African population? Why does our government like free things, by the way? That was how one of the ministers went and started begging for masks from a rich American businessman. Hey, Muna not in danger on her life. That's why they say, I beg, Muna not get coronavirus to start with. Do everything possible to be free. Pray to your God and follow the instructions. I beg, my people. I beg una with God. I beg una. I beg. I beg go. Because our governments are just exposing us. Buhari and Abakari, they don't go. Why they don't go China? We don't know where they hide go, according to the matter over the year. The alleged matter, they don't run more for the country. So now Chinese, China, they go get treatment. Anyway, my people, now the matter we talk about be this. So don't forget to, I beg, like, share, subscribe. If you never subscribe, I beg. So that we can continue to do our work. Anything where these people do, where we say, they right. Not join them, not let them use you as a scapegoat. I beg, my people. I beg. Because this matter now, doctors now for Nigeria, we say that they work hard. We know our country, not they encourage. They want to bypass them again. This was how they don't look after doctors. Now, matter they grant. Even Abakari can no longer use the very health system in Aso Rock, where they say over 5 years, the money don't deal with them. They say they put them for your own personal account. Not me talk about a Buhari wife. Abakari, they pay the doctors and nurses. Why do we like treating our own like debt and shit, and we don't pay attention to what we should? It's wrong. Our government have a problem, and it's a serious one at that. It is a serious one. It is a bad problem, I'm not quite happy hearing this because doctors are now lamenting that they will not participate. They will not, it's wrong. If I'm one of them, I'll be very angry as well. Anyway, but I would like to hear your thought on this matter, okay? Leave a comment and then tell me what you think. God bless you. Have a good day. Bye.